Hello, and welcome to my tips and tricks video over the Tarkov Wipe. I hope this gives you a great head start. Without wasting any more time, enjoy the video. When you first log on to a new account, go to the traders and inspect everything. This will give you enough experience to get you to level 2. Do fence last, as you will have different items each refresh. Then go into an offline raid and leave immediately. Now go and check Mechanic and the other traders for new quests. It's rumored that Tarkov will be changing the order of the quest line, but this is a good way to get a head start on the quests. The level 2 quest from Mechanic should be Introduction, where you'll have to go to Woods, find Jaeger's letter, and extract with it. Completing this quest will unlock Jaeger for trades and a new quest. When you're looking to complete quests, it's best to pick a map or two and focus on those quests, which will allow the other quests to pile up on the other maps. That way, when you go to do those quests, you can complete 3 to 5 in one raid and save yourself some time. To get a good idea of what quests you'll have ahead of you, and what items you'll need to turn in for those quests as well as items you'll need for the hideout upgrades, visit tarkovtracker.io. Although the quest line and hideout is subject to change, Tarkov Tracker is quick to update the website, and you'll be able to get a very solid general idea on what items will be worth keeping. It's also very user-friendly. Another good reason to use Tarkov Tracker is to be able to take advantage of the early wipe item price inflation. The early items needed for hideout upgrades level 1 to 2 will almost always go for big bucks, like hoses, light bulbs, screws, bolts, etc. I would buy a Lucky Scab junk box, or 5 to 6 of these actually, and store all of the level 1 to 2 upgrade items until you can sell in bulk on the flea market. And then, if you want, you can turn around and buy late game crafting items like water filters, green and red gunpowders, sugar, Alyonka, and moonshine at an extremely discounted rate, and use them to craft later in the wipe and sell those items at a premium. I did this to make around a 400 million ruble profit when I went for the billion rubles. Another tip is to put a little bit of focus into leveling certain skills that will pay off big time later in the wipe. The first is your strength and endurance. If you go into raid just slightly underweight, which you can tell by this number under your character model being gray instead of yellow, you'll be training endurance the first bit of the raid, and then when you pick some items up, your weight will go into the yellow and you'll be training strength. This is a great way to level them both up side by side. Ditch some unnecessary gear like your melee weapon, sunglasses, and overweight backpacks to hit the right weight. The next skills are your search, attention, and perception. When you come across a dead scav or player that you don't really want to loot, you should still quickly click F or search and then escape out. This will give you a decent amount of experience in just a second. When you're actually searching someone or a case or stash, pick up and then drop the items you don't want. This will give you extra experience the first time you pick that item up. The final skill to work on is recoil. Shooting scav weapons that you pick up, or the magazines with ammo that you don't really want at the end of the raid, is a great way to score some extra experience for your recoil skill. One final tip is to avoid unnecessary PvP. Don't be afraid to disengage out of the fights you don't have to take. Obviously, if there's no out, then do what needs to be done. But otherwise, focus on your quests and loot early in the wipe. The PvP early wipe is lackluster anyways and doesn't offer anything good in terms of gear. You'll find better stuff on the rogues or raiders than you will the player base early. Plus, with the bonus survival experience modifier, you'll level up your overall level faster and unlock the flea market quicker. Grenades can be a phenomenal tool to help you get out of these sticky situations. As long as the enemy isn't close enough to push you while you're grenading, just throw one and then reposition. Thanks for watching my tips and tricks video over the Tarkov Wipe. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know down below. And if you want to keep up to date with my guides in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, everybody.